हेलो एवरीवन एंड गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड इवनिंग या गुड आफ्टरनून, जब भी आप ये वीडियो देख रहे हो। आज का हमारा जो टॉपिक है वो है सैटेलाइट्स एंड वी आर गोइंग टू कवर minute things which everyone should know about a satellite and wants to know someone if someone wants to know about this. So we will discuss everything and the topic would end in a very short note, like it would end in 15 to 20 minutes, not more than that, because time is precious and only the knowledge that is necessary enough will be discussed. So what do we understand by satellites? When we listen to the word satellites, we immediately something like space, universe, machinery and such things starts to click in our mind. So that is the major thing. Satellite is one of the part of the study of space as well, and it is a terminology which is used over there in science, physics and all, and it is more related to space. So when we talk about satellites, there are two types of satellites. The first type is the natural satellite that is available since very beginning, or we should say that the satellite that is not man-made. So that is the natural satellite that is made or created by God or is a part of nature. And another satellite is the man-made one. So man-made satellites are the satellites that are created by us, that is human beings, and these are satellites which are formalized and then they are artificially sent to space outside of the earth's surface. So these are the artificial satellites, and artificial satellites are anything that orbits a planet. Okay, let it be moon, let it be earth. So the natural satellite of earth is moon, because it naturally is available over there. No human being has created that particular thing and it is orbiting earth. Okay, so it is the natural satellite of earth. And when we talk about artificial satellite, the satellites which are created by us, it will also orbit the earth, but we use such satellites to grasp more and more knowledge and to grasp or to tackle things. Like there are many things, we are having bad relationship with other countries or anything like that, then we can notice the movement over there, we can tackle it. And satellites are necessary for communication system as well, for communicating, for studying space. We all know that space is very vast and we all have fascination to know about it. Everyone wants to know about things that they don't know, and space is a kind of fascinating thing as well. So these satellites help us to understand, to know more and more about the outer world, other than other than the earth. There are many planets over there, so it helps us to know about such planets. Is water available there or not? Is human being existence is available over there or not? Is it possible that if in near future earth is totally destroyed, which I am totally against, because if we can convert any other planet into earth, or if we are searching for life on other planet and we are making that planet adaptable for us so that we can go there and we can continue our lives over there comfortably enough, we can convert our planet as well. So this is the major thing. So let's come back to the topic, and this is the reason why we create satellites, so that it could go to other places like other planets, like Mars, Jupiter and everywhere, and we can get knowledge about that planet, that what is particularly happening over there, is life possible over there or not. So these are the reasons why satellites are being created. And I know that the fact that we are creating more and more satellites and it is orbiting around many planets, this is a kind of negative point as well, because it is giving so many pros, so there must be some cons as well. So it is a few things are negative, that we are creating garbage over there, we are throwing away excretions as well at times. You must be knowing that we are dumping our waste in space, which is a very bad thing. We should not do that. And satellites help us to grasp more and more knowledge, the knowledge which we want to satisfy our some selfish needs and some important needs as well, because everyone wants to know that whether there is aliens or not, whether there are people that people outside the world, like outside the earth? Are there any, what kind of lifestyle do they follow? And there are many things like that. So that this is the major reason we want to study more about space, because there are quite few possibilities. By the way, science thinks that there is a lot of possibility of that there are many planets that contain life other than planet Earth. So that's the reason, and we all have this mindset that if we will go outside the space and all, and if we'll find any kind of planet in which there is life which is existing over there, the possibility is that that planet would be very civilized, more civilized than the Earth is right now. It would be high tech. So there are many reasons why we want to contact to such people who are outside Earth. And secondly, now few questions I have noted over here, which are the common questions people think about satellite. So first one is life. What is the life of satellite? What do you think? How long can a satellite last? Is it that it could last for millions of years? No, it's not that. A satellite has a particular life of 5 to 15 years. Between this time span or whatever time it requires to capture the information it was sent for, or to complete the task it was sent for in the space. After that, what happens that the engineers, they disturb the orbit of satellite. Everyone knows that there is a particular orbit in which everyone rotates, and because everyone knows that once the orbit is disturbed or the satellite comes closer to the Earth gravitational field, it would get attracted and it will burn itself in atmosphere itself. So this was the whole task, that it could be anything between 5 years to 15 years, whatever it is, until and unless the task is completed, or it is by fault it got destroyed. Okay. Second thing is, how do they die? Means, how does satellite gets destructed? What is the process through which satellite gets destructed? This was the thing which we discussed right now, that it is always shifted from its orbit and then it automatically gets destroyed in its own. Then work of a satellite. What is the work of satellite? Why do we send? This was the thing which we discussed, but let us take it to a more scientifically oriented statement, because if we will talk about aliens and all, people would say, oh really, and they don't believe. So let's talk something logically. Okay, so the work and task of satellite is to send signals to Earth, to capture pics from the planet it is being sent to tackle the things, to track the particular portion of Earth or any portion of any planet it is being sent to, just to see the changes that are taking place over there, just to study these changes. The satellites are being sent. Then collisions. Is it possible that two satellites can get collided with each other? Yes, it is possible, only and only in one condition, that there are no sensors over there in satellite that are made specifically to avoid such condition. For example, let's talk about Russia and American satellite that collided with each other. The reason was that there were no such sensors which could detect, oh my god, that there is another satellite which is approaching, so we need to push ourselves in the opposite direction. In India, Isro has made such sensors, and it has been provided in every satellite of its, so that no such collision should take place. And Isro, I am very proud while telling this to you all, that Isro is so high tech that now other countries are sending their satellites to please let Isro take it out of the orbit of Earth. So this is the technology we had worked on, and we had made our country proud over there. There was a time when the parts of satellite, the parts of rocket has been or satellite I should say, these parts were taken in on the back of cycles and on the back of Ladiya Gadi and all, to take it to a particular place where it can be launched. So we had done a lot of we have moved on. We have created so many technically advanced things that now other countries such as Brazil and all are sending their satellites to us so that we can launch them in the space. And there is one more factor, that Indian satellites are very, it is the thing which are very reliable. We can rely on it. They are so high tech and they are so good. So this was the thing. Now next question is, how do these move? So how do these move? How do satellites move in space? Like, is there anything over there available for it to work like that? Yes. A bit of fuel has been kept in the satellite so that it could move, only in a condition when the sun's radiations are not being, in contact with that satellite. In case the sun's radiation are not in contact with the satellite, only in that case the fuel will be used. Otherwise, the major part of movement or the source of energy the satellite gets is from the solar radiation, from these solar panels which are being connected in the satellite so that it could move and it could have ample of energy as much as it needs. Because over there is no such condition that if clouds would come, solar radiations would go away or solar energy won't be available. So this is not the case over there, because there is no atmosphere over there and satellite could easily move and continue their task. And how come this could happen, that satellite is not in contact with solar radiation? In one condition, if the satellite is orbiting the earth, okay, in case satellite is somewhere where the sun's radiations are not reaching it, because it is at the back of that planet. In that condition, of course, sun's radiation won't be available in that condition if we need to move at that particular point. Otherwise, we can wait for that radiation to come back. But in case, like in Mangalyaan mission, the Mangal Grah mission, that was the thing. So we can use the fuel and we can continue the movement. Next thing is, do satellites shine? Yes, they do. They do shine, but after dawn. After dawn only they would shine, as we all know that stars shine and all. After dawn, satellites could be visible to us, but it would seem as if it is a star. We cannot define that particular thing that is very bright and all, it is a satellite. No, it's not possible for us to understand, but yeah, if we have a telescope, it is possible. Then what is the speed? A satellite is moving over there. What could be the probable speed of it? It is 7000 mph. 7000 mph is the speed of that particular satellite, whichever we are talking about, and it would move like that. Okay, next thing is cost. Why and largest satellite? What is the cost of one satellite? Why do you want to know about cost? You want to make one? Okay, the cost could be anything around $100 million to $400 million, and the material is very costly. That's why the cost is so high. Material is costly because the satellite has to face extreme temperature over there, extreme temperature outside the Earth's surface. So to face such thing and to secure itself and to make itself safe and not get destroyed from such things, material should be high quality material so that it can survive and complete the task it has been sent for over there. Because launching a satellite, making a satellite is not a very big deal, it's not that costly, but making a rocket, launching it over there, that is the major thing that is very costly. That is the major thing which requires a lot of money. Then the largest satellite is ISS, and it has been qualified to be the largest satellite, or we should say the largest man-made satellite that has been sent to the space. This was all for today's video. In case you want more such knowledge, in case, you can just comment and we would make more and more videos about such things. Such topic would be covered in major ways, and until then, stay safe, get vaccinated, get your second dose done if you have completed your first dose, and in case you haven't, please go ahead and complete your first dose and stay safe, because Delta variant has arrived now and we need to be safe, because Nothing is more expensive than our own lives. We can become anything we want. Maybe it could take time, but the major thing is that we need a particular life to make it or to cherish it, right? So until then, stay safe and be happy. Thank you very much.